morning, my dear students. Today I am going to explain ITF one more again. Okay, ITF means inverse trigonometric function. We already recently completed the chapter, right? But just in that some graphs are there. What is the graph of sin x, cos x, and what are the graphs of sin inverse x, cos inverse x, and the remaining trigonometric functions also, inverse trigonometric functions also. Okay, and next I will explain one more time. That is like revision I am going to give here. Okay, so revision in the sense some questions. If you are having any doubt and in which question you will get doubts, those I will explain briefly. Okay, so and we are going to this weekend you are going to give exam also. Okay, right. So here first of all, this is the total inverse trigonometric function or trigonometric functions also depending upon our domains and range only. Domains and codomain. Codomain no need to take here. Domain and range you have to take. Okay. So first of all, I am going to give what is the domains and range of trigonometric functions. Okay. Yes. Sine, domain and range. Domain and range I am going to give here. Okay. Yes. So sine. What is the domain of sine? Domain of sine is x, right? Sin x. X value is only domain. X value is only we have to take as domain. So x values. X values means you can take any value of. You can take any real value. You can take any value. For every value of r, you will get the values are not there. Those values only range. What about those values? Those values between -1 to okay, this range. What is the range of sin x? Close in -1, 1. Next, cos x. X value is 2. Here also r only. And what is the range also? Cos x range also -1, 1. You can understand. If I will draw the graph of this sine, cos, tan, secant, cosecant, then you can understand what is that one. What are the range clearly? Okay, by graph you can understand easily. Okay, next tan. Tan x. Tan x means what is tan here? What is tan? Tan x means sin x by cos x. Tan x means sin x by cos x. Compulsory what must be here? Denominator must be not equal to 0. Denominator must be not equal to 0. Right? Denominator not equal to 0 means compulsory you cannot take that type of x values which are giving cos x is equal to 0. Which that type of x values you cannot take which are giving the denominator is equal to 0. So those you have to remove from R, from real number. So what the values which are giving cos x value 0? What the values are? Cos 0. Cos 0 means cos pi by 2. Cos 90 0 not? Yes. Cos next 3 pi by 2. Next 5 pi by 2. And so on these are values 0 not? Negative values also. Okay, this is what it is. It is 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Now we take n value here, n belongs to z. N belongs to z. So take n value 0. So 1 into pi by 2, pi by 2. Take n value 1, 2 into 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 by 2. Next 2, 2 to the 4, 4 plus 1, 5, 5 by 2. These are the right? That means from R, what you have to remove here? 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 have to remove. So before that one what I am doing? X I did. X is that x value is equal to what is x value here? 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Okay, that means from real number system R, real number like R, which values we are removing? Which values we are removing? The values which are giving the cos values are 0. Cos values are this 0. If it is 0, then sin by 0, not defined. Not defined. So compulsory tan x is not defined. But tan values will get, range will get or not? Range will get. So that is why compulsory you have to remove these values. Then only you will get this range. So what is the domain of tan x here? R minus x such that x is equal to n plus 1 into pi by 2. I hope you understood why we are removing this value. This value is giving 0 of x. Okay, that is why the denominator must be not equal to 0. That is why you have to remove these values which are giving the denominator 0. The denominator 0. So I remove this one. Then whatever the values you take, except these values, then those values will get summed. Okay. So here what is the range? Range R. Okay. Next. Same like this is cot also. Cot x. Cot means cos x. Cos x by sin x. Here what must be not equal to 0? Sin x must be not equal to 0. Yes or no? Sin x must be not equal to 0. So which value is given? For what value after sin x is 0? That value we have to remove from R. Sin x value. What is x value? Sin 0, 0. Sin pi, 0. Sin 2 pi, 0. 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi and so on. So simply what we write is m pi. So x is equal to m. This value you have to remove from R. R minus x such that x is equal to m pi. Here m belongs to z. Okay. M belongs to z. Here. Okay. Next secant. Secant x. Secant x also what is that? Secant x is equal to 1 by, what is the formula? 1 by cos x. Here also denominator must be not equal to 0. Cos x must be not equal to 0. So we have to remove from R which values are giving cos 0. Okay. So that is also from R minus, what is that one? X is that. The same only. X is that x is equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Okay. Yes. It is the domain. And what is the range here? R minus minus 1 comma 1. Range R minus minus 1 comma 1. You have to remember this. Okay. Why? Because R minus minus 1 comma 1 means so whatever the value you will take from R except this value, you will get all values. But not you can get between minus 1 to 1. Okay. And next secant. Cosecant. Cosecant x. Cosecant x means 1 by sin. This value must be not equal to 0. But must not equal to 0. Not equal to 0 means this also R minus what we have to remove? Which values are giving? Which x values are giving? Sin 0. Okay. So what is the value we get? Sin values for n pi only zeros are not. That is why we have to remove this value. X is equal to n pi. Here also n belongs to z. Here also n belongs to z. If you want to write yourself. Okay. Here also what is the R minus minus 1 comma 1. Range is same for secant and cosecant. Range is same for secant and cosecant. Okay. So it is about domain and range of trigonometric functions. Trigonometric functions. Okay. Yes. Now sin x for R2 close to minus 1 comma 1. Okay. Now to define inverse of sin trigonometric functions. Inverse of trigonometric functions. Compulsory what must be? When a function is invertible. When a function is invertible. A function f is invertible if and only if that f is bisective function. That f must be bisective function. Now what we have to check now here? Now we have to define inverse of trigonometric function. Inverse of trigonometric function. To define inverse of trigonometric function compulsory that the trigonometric function must be is bisective. That the trigonometric function must be bisective. Now we have to verify that is this sin x function from R2 close to minus 1 comma 1 is bisective or not? Bisective or not? Bisective means 1 function and onto function. Compulsory this sin x function must be 1 function and must be onto function. If this function must be 1 and onto, then that function you can say as a bisective function. Yes or no? Yes. Now we have to verify that is this sin x function is 1 or not. We have to check 1 function. No need to check onto. We will check later. Onto first we have to check 1 function. We have to check 1 function. Yes. To check 1 function, now for that one you should have to know about is this function 1 or not. Sin function is 1 or not. To check that one we should have know the definition of 1. You should have know the 1 function. So how can you check what is the 1 function? What is 1? A function f is said to be 1 if different elements of domain having different images. Different elements are having different images. Or images are same. Images are not equal, then elements not. Okay, different elements must be different images. That means actually what is the definition? If x1 is equal to f of x2, that means both images are equal. Then what must be equal here? Elements must be equal. So if different elements are not equal, then images are not. That means different elements. x1 and x2 different elements are not. Different elements having different images. different images. Just observe here. Sine I am taking sine 0 0, sine pi 0, 2 pi 0. Yes or no? I am taking simply like this. Okay, just see 0 pi 2 pi, these are x values, right? It is sine x value. 0 pi 2 pi, x values are 0 pi 2 pi and so on. Okay, see these are values are different values or not? Different x values, domain values, and sin x. Sin x means y value. What about we got here? Images what we got? Same image we got. Same image we got. Yes or no? That means what the meaning of this one here? Different elements having same image. Same image. Then what is it? What is it? This sine function is not 1 1. Sin x is not 1 1. From R to closure minus 1 comma 1. Closure minus 1 comma 1. That means this sine function is not 1 1. Whenever you are saying that it is not 1 1, then it is not bijective. Sine function is not bijective. So whenever you are saying sine function is not bijective, then what will not define? Inverse is not defined. What will not define? Inverse is not defined. Isn't it? Yes. Inverse is not defined. That means sin inverse you cannot define. Sin inverse you cannot define. But which of we are going to learn here? Inverse trigonometric function. ITF. Inverse trigonometric function. That means inverse of trigonometric functions we are discussing. That means compulsory what we have to define here? What we have to define? Inverse of trigonometric function we have to define. So compulsory we have to define. To define here, what we have to do? To define here, what we have to do? We have to restrict the domain as some intervals. We have to restrict. That means what we have to do? We have to make this sine function is bijective function. Sine function is bijective. Bijective means 1 1 we have to make. Why? Because this sine function is not 1 1. So we have to make this sine function as 1 1. Then whenever you will changing this sine function as 1 1, automatically is onto also 1 1 onto. Then it is bijective. It is a bijective, isn't it? Yes. So to converting this sine function as a bijective function, we have to restrict this domain. We have to restrict the domain. How we have to restrict it? We have to restrict this domain as in intervals. As in interval. That means intervals we have to cut from. That means that R we have to cut. We have to. That means we have to divide it into some intervals. How it will be? How it will be? So this interval R, that means domain R, I am restricting like this. Closed minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, comma pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi and so on. Okay, here also this is negative minus pi by 2 to minus 3 pi by 2 and so on. Okay, so you can take any interval. Okay, after restricting this one, now we have to define the function sin x like this. Sin x from closed minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. Closed minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2 to minus 1 comma 1. If you take from this domain, from this interval to range closed minus 1 comma 1, then this function is a 1 1 function. This function is a 1 1 function. Onto function also. Then this is a invertible function. Sorry, invertible. Bijective. It is bijective. Bijective means invertible. Invertible means what we can say? Inverse you can define. Inverse you can define. So that means, so why we are taking this interval only? Why we are not taking this interval? Why we are not taking this interval? You can take any interval, no problem. You can take any interval. But for our convenience to remember easily, I am taking closed minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. Closed minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. So now here what will be the function sin x? The function sin x from R to closed minus 1 comma 1 is not invertible. Why? Because it is not a bijective function. Why? Because so different elements having same images like 0, pi, 2 pi, and suppose minus pi also. Minus pi, minus 2 pi. These are all having same images. So different elements having same image. So it is not 1 1. It is not a 1 1. Whenever you are saying this sin function is not 1 1, what we can say? It is onto. It is not from one. So it is not bisective. It is not bisective. Whenever you are saying it is not bisective, then that sin function is not invertible. Sin function is not invertible. But we should have to define inverse of this trigonometric function. We should have to define the inverse function of the trigonometric functions. So for that one, what we have to do? Compulsory we have to make this sin function is bisective function. To making this sin function as bisective function, now what I am doing here? This domain R is restricted. That means that one you have to use one word, restrict. We have to restrict the domain R as like this intervals. Okay, so if I restricted the domain R like these intervals, then the sin function I am defining like this. Sin x close to minus pi by 2, pi by 2 to close to minus 1 comma 1. Okay, so whenever you define like this way, then this sin function is bisective. Bisective function from close to minus pi by 2, pi by 2 to minus 1 comma 1. It is a bisective function. Clear? Yes. So it is bisective function. Then now what we can define? Can I define inverse or not? Inverse. See, suppose f is a function from a to b. Then what is the f inverse of this function? F inverse is from b to a. That much reverse. Right? So same like this way here also. What will be? Sin is close to this interval. Next, what about sin inverse? Sin inverse x is minus 1 comma 1 to close to minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. Sin inverse x is equal to close to minus 1 comma 1 to minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. It is inverse of the sin function. Inverse of sin function. Here, what is the domain of sin function here? Domain of sin function. Minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2 we have to take here. Why we have to take this one? Why we are not taking this one? If you take this one, it is not bisective function. If you take this one, this sin function is bisective function. Okay, that is why you have to take here sin function. Domain must be here minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2 to range close minus 1 comma 1. Then only this sin function is a bisective function. This sin function is bisective function. Whenever this sin function is bisective, what we can define? You can define inverse of that function. What inverse? Sin inverse is sin inverse is close to minus 1 comma 1 to close to minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. Sir, why you are taking this interval only? I want to take this interval or I want to take this interval. Yes, you can take no problem. You can take no problem. Okay. So it is the inverse trigonometric function sin. So same like this cos also. But this restricting the values must be different. Restricting intervals must be different. Why we take sin x like this? Why we take cos x different? Why? Because sin minus pi by 2 minus 1. Sin pi by 2 1. Like that you have to do. Okay. So it is sin. So now what is the domain of sin inverse x here? What is the domain of sin inverse x? Minus 1 comma 1. Domain of sin x minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. Domain of sin inverse x minus 1 comma 1. That difference you have to understand here. Okay? It is about sin function. Next, same like this cos also. Cos function also. So cos x. Just take here pi by 2 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2. Cos 3 pi by 2 value, cos 90 0. Cos 90 0. Cos 3 pi by 2 also 0. Cos 5 pi by 2 also 0. That means what you observe here, different elements having same image. Different elements having same image. Are you understanding or not? Yes. Different elements having same image. So what is it? It is not 1 1. Actually, what is the definition of 1 1? Different elements having different images. Different elements having different images. Then that is 1 1. But here, different elements having same image. It is not 1 1. It is many 1 function. It is a many 1. That means different elements have same images. That is many 1. Many elements are 1 image. That is called many 1 function. That is different here. So what is that one? So cos x also is not bisective function from r to close to minus 1 comma not bisective. But we have to make this one as bisective function. To make this one as bisective function, what Bijective multiple function means we have to make this one as one function. To make that one, this domain also we have to restrict. This domain we have to restrict as intervals. Interval means how it will be? I will define interval like this: 0 to pi, pi to 2 pi, 2 pi to 3 pi, and so on. Here also minus pi to minus 2 pi, and so on. Why we define like this? Just take this one, cos 0, cos 0, cos 0 by 1, cos pi minus 1, minus 1 to 1 unit. Okay? Yes. So now here, now I am defining this cos function like this. What is that one? From close to 0 comma pi to close to minus 1 comma 1. In the place of r, in the place of domain r, what I am taking here? Restricted domain I am taking. What I am taking? Restricted domain I am taking. It is a restricted domain. Why we are taking like this? Why? Because this cos from r to close to minus 1 comma 1 is not bijective, not 1 1. It is not 1 means it is not bijective. But here what we have to do? Compulsory we have to take, we have to make that cos function must be bijective. To make bijective, what I done here? I restricted the domain like this intervals. From the intervals, one interval I have taken. For our convenience, I have taken like this: close 0 comma pi, close 0 comma pi to close minus 1 comma 1. So whatever the value you take between 0 to pi, including 0 and pi, so you can get different images. You can get different images. Different images having different elements having different images. So one it is already onto one onto. So it is bijective. It is bijective. Bijective. Whenever you confirm that this cos function is bijective from close to 0 comma pi to close to minus 1 comma 1, invertible. Cos function is invertible. Then what we can define? We can define cos inverse x. So what is the cos inverse x? It is minus 1 comma 1 to close to 0 comma pi. Close to 0 comma pi. So cos inverse from close to minus 1 comma 1 to close to 0 comma pi. So what is the domain of cos inverse x? Domain of cos inverse x minus 1 comma 1. Close to minus 1 comma 1. Cos what's the domain? 0 comma pi. 0 comma. Why we are not taking this one? Why we are taking this only? Why? Because if you take domain R here, it is not bijective. If you take close to 0 comma pi, it is bijective. That is cos. Next same like this is tan also. Tan also. Okay. So tan means here tan also is not 1 1. If you take the values, it is also you cannot get to 1 1. So whenever these are not 1 1 function, then that tan also is not restricted. Okay. So actually what is tan here? Tan x, tan from r minus x such that x belongs to x is equal to 2n plus 1 into 5 beta not. Yes. So to r. Right? It is domain, it is range. So here what I do? This domain we have to restrict as like this. Open minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2 to r. Then it is a bijective. Okay. See, tan means sin by cos or not? Sin domain here. Sin how we restricted? Minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. 2 close to minus 1 comma 1 or not? What is the domain of sin x here? Closed interval minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. After restricting. Here also tan. Tan means sin by cos. Sin by cos. It is applicable for tan applicable for sin only. But you cannot get minus pi by 2 pi by 2. Tan 90. Tan 90 not defined. Tan 0 0. Tan 90 not defined. Okay. That is why minus pi by 2 you cannot take. Okay. So you cannot take this open interval. You have to restrict like this. Open interval minus pi by 2 pi by 2 or open interval pi by 2 comma 3 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2 and so on. Okay. To all. So it is tan inverse. Then it is a bijective. Then take reverse. Then we define tan inverse. Tan inverse is R2 open interval minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. Understand? Same like this cot x. Actually, what is the cot x here? R minus this one. This one you have to restrict. To make bijective, to define inverse, compulsory what are we have to restrict this domain. How we have to? Cot is depend upon. Cot means cos by sin. cos by sin. Cos means what is the interval here? Cos. Restricted interval. Cos 0 comma pi. 0 comma. But here we have it here open interval. Okay. Cot open interval 0 comma 2 r. Right? It is a bisector. Then cot inverse we have to define. Cot inverse x is r 2 open 0 comma r2 open 0 comma. Okay. So it is tan of r. Next secant. Secant. What is secant here? R minus. Secant is 1 by cos or not? 1 by cos. 1 by cos. Then how it will be? 1 by cos. How it will be? 1 by cos. See here. Actually see. Just secant x. What is the domain of secant x here? R minus. What is that one? 2n plus 1 into 5 by 2. Right? Yes. 2 r minus 1 comma 1. It is range, it is domain, it is range. Now, if you take like this way, this secant x also is not a bisector function. Secant x is not a bisector function. So it is not bisector. It is not bisector. The next, we have to make this one bisector or not. To make bisector, this domain we have to restrict or not. How we have to restrict? How we have to restrict? Secant. Secant means 1 by cos or not? 1 by cos. Just come to cos. How we restricted the cos? Cos how we restricted? Cos we restricted like this. 0 comma pi to close to minus 1 comma. Very naturally. We restricted like this or not? Same. Cos means 1 by cos. Secant means 1 by cos. Right? This one also we have to restrict like this. 0 comma pi. Here minus 0 to pi, what is there? Pi by 2 is there. You have to remove pi by 2. If you take pi by 2 here, secant pi by 2, not the pi. Cos 90. 1 by cos or not? Secant means 1 by cos. 1 by cos 90. Cos 90 is 0. 1 by 0, not the pi. Yes or no? You cannot take that one. That is why you have to restrict like this. 0 to pi, close to 0 comma pi, minus pi by 2. Close to 0 comma pi, minus pi by 2. And next, pi to 2 pi. Pi to 2 pi. Between pi to 2 pi, what is there? 3 pi by 2 is there. Minus 3 pi by 2. Like that you have. For all terms like that. So, what is secant x? What is secant x here? 0 comma pi. 2 pi by 2. 2, this is range change. Minus 1 comma 1. Okay. So, secant x. So, now it is bisector function. From close 0 comma pi to minus pi. It is a bisector. Now we have to define inverse. So secant inverse x is, what is secant inverse x? R minus 1 comma 1. R minus 1 comma 1. 2 0 close 0 comma pi minus pi by 2. I hope you understand why we are subtracting pi by 2. Why we are subtracting here? Secant means 1 by cos. 1 by cos. Cos must be not equal to 0. But between 0 to pi, what is there? Pi by 2 is there. Cos pi by 2 is 0. That is why cos pi by 2 is 0. 1 by 0, not the pi. That is why you have to use. Okay? Secant inverse. Next, cosecant. What is the domain of cosecant here? R minus this one. So this one also you have to restrict it. Why? Because it is not cosecant x from r minus x such that x is equal to n pi to this range. It is not a bisector function. Whenever you are saying that it is not bisector function, we have to make this as bisector function. To make bisector compulsory, what must be? What must be? You have to restrict this domain or not? We have to restrict this domain. So how we have to restrict this domain? How it will? So secant, cosecant x. See this domain I am restricting like this. Cosecant means depend upon sin or not? 1 by sin. 1 by sin. 1 by sin. Sin must be not equal to 0. Which value is giving sin 0 here? So this is cosecant also depending upon sin. Depending upon sin. What is the restricted domain? Close to minus, restricted domain of sin. Close to minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2 or not? Here minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2 minus. Here between minus pi by 2 pi by 2, what is there? 0 is there. 0 is there. 0 is there. Cosecant 0 value. cosecant 0, not defined. So you have to remove the 0. Okay. So two ranges r minus minus 1 comma 1. R minus minus 1 comma 1. Okay. So this cosecant x is now bisected function. So define is inverse. So cosecant inverse x is r minus minus 1 comma 1 to closed minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2 minus 0 minus 0. So it is a cosecant inverse x we define inverse of cosecant. So what is the domain of cosecant x here? Domain of cosecant x closed minus pi by 2 pi by 2 minus 0. What is the inverse of cosecant x domain? Cosecant inverse x domain r minus minus 1 comma 1. Okay, remember. So these are the domain and range of trigonometric functions, inverse trigonometric functions. Trigonometric function and inverse trigonometric function. Okay, remember. So now here simply I am writing here sin x, sin cos, okay, tan, cot, secant, cosecant. What are the domains? Domain, range and between. Domain r here range minus 1 comma 1. Domain r range here minus 1 comma 1. Domain r minus x is equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2, right? Yes, 2 r here r minus x is equal to n pi, right? 2 r secant is same tan only. Secant means 1 by cos. R minus x is equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. 2 r minus minus 1 comma 1. Next r minus x is equal to n pi. R minus minus 1 comma 1. Okay. It is actually these are the domain and ranges of trigonometric functions. After restricting domain. Range same only. What is restricted domain? Sin, cos, tan, cot, secant. Restricted domain RD. What is the restricted domain? Why? Because these are trigonometric functions are not bisector functions. To make these bisector functions compulsory, what we have to do? We have to restrict these domains. How we have to restrict? What is the domain? Sin x. Restricted domain closed minus pi by 2 comma pi minus pi by 2 comma pi. Okay, range same only. Closed minus 1 comma. Next cos 0 comma pi minus 1 comma 1. Tan open interval minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. Here it is with r. Cot open interval 0 comma pi. R. Secant. What is secant? Secant means depending upon cos. What is cos here? Closed 0 comma pi minus pi by 2. 2 r minus minus 1 comma 1. Okay. Next cosecant depend upon sin minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2 minus 0 r minus minus 1 comma 1. Clear? These are restricted domain and r. Why? Because these are which functions? Bisector functions. From this domain to range. Okay. Whenever you observe that this domain, these are all bisector functions, what we can define? We can define inverse of this trigonometric functions. I am defining these inverse. So sin inverse domain range you have. Nothing it is reverse only have to take. That means the domain of sin is becoming as range of sin inverse. Range becoming as domain. That much only. So what it will be? Minus 1 comma 1. Here closed minus pi by 2 comma 5/2. Next, cos inverse. Close minus 1 comma 1. Here 0 comma 5. Next, tan inverse. R open minus 5/2 comma 5/2. Next, cot inverse. R open 0 comma 5. Next, secant inverse. R minus 1 comma 1. Secant closed 0 comma 5 minus 5/2. Right? Next, cosecant inverse. R minus 1 comma 1. 2 closed minus 5/2 comma 5/2 minus 0. Okay, so these are all the domain. Just observe here. Domain of sin inverse x closed minus 1 comma 1. Cos inverse x closed minus 1 comma 1. Tan inverse x domain R. Cot inverse x domain R. Secant inverse x domain R minus open interval minus 1 comma 1. Cosecant inverse x domain R minus open minus 1 comma 1. Ranges. You have to remember here range of these inverse trigonometric functions compulsory. We have to remember why, because from this one you will get one more question. He will ask, find the range of secant inverse x, or find the range of write the range of cosecant inverse x, write the range of tan inverse x, like that. Compulsory he will ask one more question. Okay, so you have to remember these are all ranges. Clear? Yes. It is about domain and range of trigonometric functions, inverse trigonometric functions. We have to remember this. Okay. After this one, I will draw graph of sine, cos, tan, secant, cosecant, and their inverse also. Inverse trigonometric functions graph also. Okay. In next class I will explain. Thank you.